All right, today I'm going to show you my newest sleep system. It's not the lightest, but it's really light. Really works well for me. So this may not work well for you, but I love it. And let me do a disclaimer. I'm doing a review on a 10-degree Enlightened equipment sleeping bag, Quilt, custom. And it's close to 90 degrees where I'm at right now down in Folsom, so it's not the sleeping bag that's making me warm. So this is it, the Enigma custom. I got the 10-degree bag so I can use it for all seasons. The beauty of a quilt, if it's too warm, you can just open it up. And I'd rather be too warm than too cold, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So my system now consists of this sleeping bag. I got the 10-degree wide long. I'm 6'3", and I got the custom collar. It's 28 ounces. Yeah, I could go lighter. They have a thinner material. I don't want a thin material. I'm rough on my equipment. They have a higher fill down. I got the 850 down. That's fine for me. And 850 is easier to take care of. So comes with this stuff sack. You can put this on the bottom of your sleeping bag and really smash it down, or you could put it in a compression sack, but I don't like to compress my down. So that's my bag. I got the Therm-A-Rest Neoair. A lot of people hate this from the potato chip sound, crunchy noises. I always used 3/4 pads in the past. With a quilt, and I'm old, you need a full-length pad. So I'll show you how that works. This I also got in the long wide, and you could shave 4 ounces off of it if you go with a shorter one or a narrower one. It's 1 pound, so it's not that big of a deal. My pillow, I don't know, this thing's probably 2 ounces. And this buff, I freaking love this buff. It's called Buff brand, and I'll show you how I use this. So these items are 3 pounds total. I mean, 3 pounds for everything. That is a good sleep system. It's not the lightest, but it's comfortable and it works for me. So let me show you what this looks like set up. So this being a quilt, your pad provides your insulation, so it's important to stay on the pad. So no zipper on the Enlightened equipment Enigma, and it's a closed foot box. Baffles go horizontal here and they go vertical on the top. And just look at that loft. It's amazing. So there's a strap system to keep you on your pad. And you can adjust it. If it's colder, you can cinch this up more. And if it's really cold, you can actually just clip the whole sleeping bag together. And on a cold night, it just clips together like this and keeps you really warm. But that's not why I bought a quilt. I bought a quilt so I can move around. I'm a roller, and the strap system keeps you on your pad. And there's two. There's one on the top also. So let me show you the rest of this. All right, so the beauty of a quilt, I'm a tosser and turner, so I really like this. On a warm night or early on when it's not cold, you can just sleep with your upper strap all the way to the edge, so it keeps it from moving off your pad, and just sleep with this open, kind of like a blanket. And I paid a little extra. It adds like less than an ounce to get this draft collar, and the reason you have that is it's just more comfortable when it gets cold. So as it gets cooler during the night, there's two buttons to cinch yourself up. And a lot of pads only have one set of buttons. So there's one right near the top and there's one down a little lower. And that's when it gets really cold. Again, I bought it, I did this custom. These are my favorite colors. And I wanted to use this in more seasons. I do all my hiking at high altitude where it's cold most of the time. So when it gets cold, you just button up and you pull your draft collar closed, and there's no air getting in there. And so you can sleep with it open or closed. It's really easy to do. You can do it while you're in there. And for my pillow, these inflatable pillows, a lot of people don't like this nylon material. That's where I use my buff. It's super comfortable. Or you can just wrap a t-shirt around it. I have the X-Ped pillow, and you make sure you don't sleep on the valve, sleep on this side. And this buff, this thing's awesome. It's a good thing to add to your gear to keep you warm. So on a cold night, if it gets really cold, you can pull it over your head like this and sleep like this, like Kenny. And this material keeps your head from touching that nylon. Or you can use it as a pillow cover. But this is one of my newer favorite pieces of gear. So that's it. 3 pounds, light, easy to use, no zippers to fuss with. You never get a zipper stuck. Sometimes you'll have to fuss with the straps a little bit when it gets cold, but once you figure out the system, it's warm, amazing loft, so freaking light. If you want to go ultralight, you can get thinner material on the custom and go with the 950 fill over the 850 fill, and you can get it down to like almost a pound actually if you go with the regular size instead of the long size. But to me, a pound is not worth sacrificing comfort. Very compressible, easy to pack in my semi ultralight system, and just a beautiful bag. I plan on using this for many years to come. So let me know if you have any questions about the Enlightened equipment Enigma. They have off-the-shelf ones, but this is you can customize them. They take a few weeks to order, so if you're going to get one, order now for this coming season. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let's go hiking. Happy trails.